So first things first, I want to make it very, very clear that Logan Paul is absolutely and utterly a tool of the Matrix. He's a bought and sold individual with no soul. He doesn't stand up for anything, and he doesn't mean anything he says. He gets pieces of paper from Susan or whoever else telling him what he's allowed to say on his channel.
Susan, if I say he's a bad man, Susan, can I keep my account?
You are a clown to retain it.
You believe that?
100%. Not only do I believe it, he's proved it himself. He will flip-flop on any issue. He can be bought and sold. The dude's a bitch. Logan Paul is a bitch, and I will say that here publicly. If anyone wants, I'll fight him for free. The guy's an idiot.
No money needed to fight Logan Paul.
Logan Paul doesn't believe in any of the things he says. Logan Paul is a man. If you ever were unfortunate enough to consume his content, I get sent clips of it all the time by people mocking him. As soon as something comes out, whether it's Harry Styles wearing a dress, whether it's Lil Nas twerking on the devil, whether it's this, he just sits there and goes, yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is great. He is a talking piece. He is the mouthpiece for the agenda. The people have come along, people who are trying to force a narrative, and they said, look, we need to have some degree of control over the exact demographic that Tate has control over. We're going to use Logan Paul and attempt to use him. And he sits there and just purports the bullshit points of view that the whole Hollywood establishment want him to purport. He doesn't believe in the things he said. He's told what to say. And because he was canceled before and it emotionally destroyed him, he sat on camera crying his eyes out like a little girl instead of being a man about it. He is so fearful of the mob and so scared of being canceled again that he's going to sit there and say anything he's told. He doesn't believe that shit. Before I was canceled, him and his boyfriend Mike did endless videos supporting me, laughing about me, saying how funny I was, tagging me on Instagram, inviting me places, etc. The second I'm canceled, they flip reverse it and shit themselves because they don't want to get canceled too. They are children. That's all they are. So Logan Paul's a bitch. Logan is a man who will say anything he thinks he is supposed to say so that the people in charge of him don't take his YouTube channel away. Because if he loses it, he has nothing else.
Look, okay, so to me, I see this and I'm like, what a fucking G. Like he don't give a fuck, right?
Wait, is that really what you think, or is that what you saying? But like,
I
when
swear
you
to God,
see
I swear
Harry
to God,
Styles
I'm not
wearing a dress, like your immediate thought is, "Wow, this guy's a real gangster."
Yep.
He doesn't believe what he's saying. He's bought and sold. He's a puppet. He's a clown. And his clown is, when you're a clown, right? See, there's a difference between having viewers and fans. No, but this is the truth.
Okay.
There's a difference between having viewers and fans. When you have actual fans, they're interested in you because of your takes and what you think, right? That's different than having viewers. Viewers are just going to be, you're on the YouTube algo, you're YouTube's poster boy, Susan tells you what to say, you say it because you're scared of her, like a little girl, and people kind of tune in. But most of the people who watch your videos, and we'll go into this, a whole bunch of them disagree with the guy. His comments aren't even positive. You watch my videos, everyone's saying, top G, we agree. People love everything we say. We have no negative comments on any of our videos. The only people who attack us are the Matrix and its agents, like Logan. So he doesn't even have actual fans. He has a bunch of viewers. And when you have viewers, you have to be very, very afraid of cancellation, because if they cancel him, because he's surface level entertainment, he says nothing profound. He stated in his video that I'm a master orator. He's correct. He's not intelligent. He can't articulate himself correctly. He doesn't say anything which is of interest. He has no genuine insights. So all he is a clown. He's a performer. He makes people laugh, right? Ha ha, guys, look, ha 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 ha. So if they take his platform away, people will just watch some other bullshit content, some low-level bullshit content. With me, they want to see what I say. They'll go anywhere I go. So it's different. I have fans. He only has viewers. And when you only have viewers, you have to be very, very afraid, because you are beholden to the Matrix in and of itself. That's why when he got canceled, he cried his little eyes out. He said, oh, I think he even said in his video he made about me, when you get canceled, Andrew's pretending he doesn't care and he's some stoic warrior, but I know how much it hurts. Logan, it hurt you because you're a bitch. I don't give a fuck. I've been saying I'm going to get canceled for the last 2 years.
Well,
Logan needs YouTube to matter. And that's why when Susan called him and said, listen, we've attempted to attack the top G. We're trying to control the narrative. We hope that you have some kind of scope and some kind of control over the youth, even though you don't. We would like you to go sit there and for you to say that it's good that we've banned him. If you go to Logan Paul's last podcast where he's discussing me, all of his fans, and we'll talk about fans and viewers in a minute because I think they're very different things. All of his fans, which he has none of, all of his viewers are sitting there insulting him, saying, bro, you're a fucking bitch. Like everyone, all of his own watchers are calling him names because it's so transparent and so obvious what he's doing.
Fans versus viewers.
Fans versus viewers, very different things. So he doesn't have any fans. He has viewers. Who do we have on YouTube who obeys us like a little cuck who speaks to 18, 25-year-old men? Logan Paul. Okay, Logan, here's your piece of paper. Do you want to get canceled again, Logan? No, you don't want to get canceled, do you? No, Mom.
You're saying a call like that was made?
100%. The dude's a bitch.
He 180'd from a super fan to just talking about my rhetoric being dangerous
But there's
in 24 hours.
There's a difference between you saying who you think he is versus you making the speculation that he got called by somebody to say, here's a narrative we want you to take, or else we'll silence you.
Well, Logan is not capable of independent thought. So if someone didn't give him the narrative, he didn't think it up himself. The dude's an empty vessel. He says what he is told to say. Somebody, somewhere, told Logan what to say and what stance to take. We can argue whether it was a social media company, whether it was his manager who was fearful,
Right.
whether whatever. But somebody sat with Logan and said, look, Tate's getting a lot of smoke. You were cool with him. Your boyfriend Mike was cool with him. He's getting a lot of smoke right now. You're going to bitch out. And he sat there and said, yes, sir. Yes, I will. Because he has no character or no integrity.
So let's understand something about Logan. Logan is a bitch. Let's all look at Logan cry.
Andrew Tate got banned from the internet. I don't feel like giving him the blessing of being my dance partner in the ring. I don't feel like platforming this guy.
Backlash against the social media star who posted video of an apparent suicide victim is intensifying.
This has been the hardest time of my life. I've never been hated by the whole world, and it's been something to definitely overcome.
Do you deserve a second chance, would you say? Everyone deserves second chance.
Logan's an extremely emotional man, and you can see on his face, he's very, very angry and very, very upset at our success, and sits there and tries to say, no, he should be banned, he should be banned. And I was watching it going, the worst thing about this is not what he's saying. It's that he doesn't really believe it. Logan is a man who says things that because he thinks he's supposed to say them, which makes him an agent of the Matrix, makes him a coward.
Susan, if I say he's a bad man, Susan, can I keep my account?
You are a clown. You are a performing clown. You have no interest in the things my brother and I are interested in. We are interested in the future of humanity. We're interested in allowing people to have open discourse and discussion. We're interested in our children's children living in a world where they're not enslaved. All you care about is keeping your little fucking YouTube channel because you are a performing clown. That's all he is. He's a performing clown and he's at mercy. He's at the mercy of his masters and he knows it and he will say anything he is told to fucking say. Well, he is a coward. Bro, Logan is best friends with KSI who's beefing Jake Paul. Does that even make sense?
As a brother, as your brother.
Does that even make sense?
Bro, I've had people look at you wrong and I've punched him in the face.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's just a weird dude. Like he's just clout chasing. He'll just clout chase anyone. The problem with Logan is not that he disagrees with me. Because if you're a crazy feminist and you genuinely disagree with me and you want to come along and say, oh, I hate Andrew Dada, fine. You're wrong, but at least you believe what you say. Logan's not the kind of person who genuinely disagrees with me. Logan's the kind of person who gets a piece of paper before his show with instructions.
Okay.
And he complies. It said, we need you to convince people it's good that we banned Andrew Tate. That's what you're going to say. He doesn't sit there and say, no, I don't think that's right. I don't think you should do that. No, he won't. And he wasn't giving his genuine opinion either. He was giving a list of talking points and he was told what to say because he's a mouthpiece of the Matrix. He is an agent.
You know what's right?
Bro, fucking Logan's such a snake. He's fucking friends with the dude who beefs his own brother.
He also made a diss track about his brother. I don't know if you've heard it. I couldn't sit the whole way through it.
So we have Logan Paul saying, I'm bad for the world, selling complete trash. Him and KSI, I just got sent this about the complete bullshit. We know I talk about health. We know I talk about how your physicality is your mentality and how important that is. This is the shit that Logan's trying to sell to your children. The guy who sits there and looks at the talking points from Susan who says, yes, I was told to say this is bad. I am a clown. Please let me keep my YouTube channel.
Prime energy drink, made popular by these two social media celebrities, Logan Paul and KSI. Seriously, I have no idea who this guy is. Well, they look very responsible as they are influencers. So let's break down what these influencers are promoting. Ice pop flavor. It says naturally flavored. It seems good on their website. As you know, on this channel, we always read the back. It says up here that this is only 10% coconut water. That 10% coconut water is coming from concentrate. It's juice that has been reduced down to a thick syrup. So the water's removed and it's just a syrup sugar. Natural flavor. That means you're taking something natural and you're chemically altering it in a lab to produce different flavors. The artificial sweetener sucralose. It's made from sugar in a multi-step chemical process. There are some nasty side effects of sucralose. As if that wasn't enough artificial sweetener, now they're adding acesulfame potassium. Acesulfame potassium contains a carcinogen called methylene chloride, which can cause headaches, depression, nausea, mental confusion, liver effects, kidney effects, visual disturbances, and cancer. Seriously, stop listening to these influencers. They're just making money off you to get you to drink this crap. Thumbs down.
So we have learned that Logan Paul is a Matrix agent. His boyfriend's going to do whatever Logan does because who gives a fuck about fucking his fight? The biggest problem with Logan versus me is that I'm a completely clean athlete and he's on a shitload of steroids. So for him to fight me, either I have to go on a shitload of steroids and become a super heavyweight because I'm genetically gifted, or he has to pass a drugs test. So if he wants to fight for real and he'll keep pissing in a cup and he'll lay off the steroids, then you're sure I'll smash him up. You need to have opposites. If you delete all the opposites, then you're going to create a tyrannical world. If Logan Paul had half a brain and he had any substance as a man, he'd sit there and go, this is actually important for the world. This is bigger than my clown face bullshit. This is bigger than my YouTube channel. This is actually a really important thing, like his brother understood. He is so selfish and self-centered. He's just too busy talking about Harry Styles who can haunt in a dress. The guy's a fucking idiot. The guy is literally a genuinely stupid individual. He's not smart. He's a dumb man. And the problem is with him, not only is he dumb, he's a sellout. He's an agent for the Matrix. So from now on, Logan's name is Agent. Look at this guy. Look at the next one. The guy took a video of a man who committed suicide is disapproving of a man who shared his beliefs. It's all the people who listen to him to give him what Tate's saying. Logan is ridiculous. These are his own viewers, his own fans. He hasn't got fans. These are the people on his own shit who just know he's full of shit. See, the guy just completely cucked out.
I got to ask this, man. KSI Logan Paul, what the hell's going on?
Oh, God.
Yeah, so KSI did an interview where he said he knew I'd smoke him before his fight. Then he beat up two nobodies, and now he thinks he can fight. And then he said he said my name after the fights, along with his True Geordie was there, who's a cock who begs for dildos up his ass, by the way.
Facts.
In case you didn't know.
Exposed.
Stupid. Yeah, but KSI said my name, and then I started getting in conversations about fighting him, and then he came out and said, now I'm too heavy. Now I'm too big. He doesn't want to fight me. Logan's an agent of the Matrix. Logan sold his soul completely and utterly. He's he's a disingenuous individual. He's a liar. He says anything he's told to say because he's a poster boy for the Matrix. He's literally an agent. That's who Logan is. I dislike Logan on a personal level because he sold his soul. Jake, I have no problem with, really. KSI, I don't even have a problem with. KSI's a bit simple, a bit stupid, but I don't have a problem with the dude. Yeah. Logan's genuinely, I think, a hypocrite, and hypocritical people are always dislikable. Something treacherous about hypocritism. But yeah, whether I fight Logan or not, there's conversations that are currently ongoing in the background. Let's put it that way. But I'm the A side here, right? Nobody gives a shit about Logan. Everyone gives a shit about me. Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to see me fight. No one gives a shit about him fighting. I'm the A side. I'm the one with the career. I'm the one with the more views. I'm the one with the more fans. I'm the one who's going to fill the stadium, and I'm going to have to be rewarded as such. Not because I need money, but because there's no way I'm going to allow him to walk away with a bunch of money and a broken face. He's going to walk away with a broken face and less of the money. And I would absolutely and utterly destroy him, and I think he knows that. I mean, I think he's on a bunch of steroids, and he does a bunch of cocaine, and he's arrogant enough to think he maybe stands a chance because he's a big dude. He's my size, but he doesn't know the real game against a real fighter. He fought Mayweather, bro. Mayweather's tiny, and Mayweather's an OG, but he's a tiny retired guy. When you're fighting someone your own size who's been around the block, he ain't got nothing. What's he gonna surprise me with, a punch?
He got no hands,
bro. It's my whole life. It's the dodging punches. Gee, you think I don't know what's gonna come, a left or a right, my friend? I don't worry about that. So I'll make sure that if I destroy him, I'm gonna destroy him absolutely and utterly. He's gonna walk away without the finance. He's gonna walk away with a severely damaged physicality, severely damaged mindset. It's gonna be an extremely bad night for him. It'll be pivotal in his life path, and he's gonna wake up wishing he never accepted. Bam. So we're in conversations.